Saturday's crowd is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels. As longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. And they'll go to work against, when healthy, one of the best around, the slender right-hander Clay Buchholz. And in the field, the Red Sox would look like this behind him. Eric Ibar will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. Taken in out there for the first out. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. David Freese will dig in here. Here's the first offering. Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now here it comes. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Mike Trout will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Out he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble. Not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
1 strike to Pujols. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Here's the 1-1. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a scoreless first here for Clay Buchholz. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Matt Shoemaker gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
The pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. David Ortiz will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Cole Calhoun leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Victorino is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
And you got to remember, Victorino was a center fielder in Philadelphia. He was a left fielder when he moved to L.A. for a few months, and now he's a right fielder here with the Sox. So he's a pretty versatile player out there, and he makes a nice play on the move right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And two quick outs here in the second.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's two pitches and two outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Josh Rutledge will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. And here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Hanley Ramirez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Joyce arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First offering on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
That's a late swing here on a fastball, but he still squares it up pretty good. If he gets this thing just a little higher, this might be 2 bases. Instead, it's just right into the third baseman's glove.
Here's Shane Victorino now. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Pitch home to Victorino. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Line hard deep into left. Joyce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Number 8 ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, number 8.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Chris Iannetta.
So So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Number 24 will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Stepping in now, number 71. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Calhoun is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. David Freese will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
David Freese.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Now the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The center fielder, number 27,
Mike Trout will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Albert Pujols will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
There you go.
Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. He's ready now. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Swinging the ball hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Cole Calhoun will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Angels lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mookie Betts will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Ibar for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Matt Joyce will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Josh Rutledge will try it again. He was thrown out trying for a double his first time. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
In now, number 8. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
1-1 on the way. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Angels strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman,
the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Shane Victorino will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Pitch home to Victorino. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Number 24 stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The throw to the plate. Iannetta puts down the tag. He is out at home plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Into the box now, number 71, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2. And as it turns out, no go after all. He'll hold at the bag, and that's a big second out. Xander Bogaerts will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Put one in the breaking.
Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And maybe an excuse-me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Eric Ibar will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. First offering on the way. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Ramirez is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
David Freese will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch